to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
27
all
months.
around the globe
That's
trying
like
to
a lot.
protect
Hugs
your
Travis, BFFs
soul.
for life. Or until Chris Pratt comes for me. Tee.
A pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
Nothing like starting a stream at 11:30 at night. Well, the good news is tomorrow I don't got anything going on, so Yeah, what do you like them more zoomed in like that? That way it kind of like gets rid of like that weird little detail. I don't notice a difference. Oh, really? Yeah, they're way better zoomed in. Because you get rid of like that, because they had like the little tail particle, and I think it looks better that way. I did it with the Pika Party. Oh god, the Pika Party is like so cute. I love it. Okay. All right. Let's get started here. Let's play some DST. I don't know if anybody's on to actually like jump on the server. Of course, I drank all my water before the stream even started. So, how is everybody doing tonight? I have to like tell myself not to eat any not to eat any candy. You volunteered Tinky for what? I want to sleep or play games. Those are two completely random different things. What kind of candy you got? So I got dots. I got assorted tropical flavor dots and chewy lemon heads. And the lemon heads are like, they're my sustenance. Oh, okay. I'm like trying to talk to Serenity. Is that free me from a 27 month? After that Chris Pratt comment, how dare you? I'm kidding. I forgot to say it as well. Rez, thank you for the follow. And Serenity for the 27 months. Also, Snap, we were talking about potentially playing some Raft tomorrow if you want to. No guarantees, because it all depends on if Fiona's like feeling better and stuff tomorrow, that if I'll be on like earlier during the day. But if so, I'm totally down. So how was everybody's night and afternoon? We just killed the D fly. Next step, I'm going after the B queen. After I get some more of my stuff though. Okay, sorry, back. Welcome back. Of course, but I would be down. Okay. This week has literally like been fragmented. Apparently, I had like some appointment tomorrow, and I had no idea what the hell it was. They like called me and they're like, "Oh, tomorrow can we push it back to like 11 in the afternoon?" And I was like, "Yes." Just out of curiosity, what was this for again? And I'm like, they're like, "You called us?" I was like, "Oh yeah, shit." I was like, "Yeah, I know. Can we just reschedule?" They're like, "What the hell?" I sounded like a total idiot because I was just like, "Wait, what was this for again?" And they're like, "You asked us to blankety blank blank," and I'm like, "Oh right, yeah, no." Finished the second new biome with friends. Yeah, we killed the D-fly. I'm not going out at nighttime because I don't want to die, and also, you know, it's chilly out there. So apparently they improved the scale of furnace. I don't know what they did differently though. I guess I could have said that. I don't really want to use Fiona as an excuse, but I could have said something like that. I do hope she wakes up feeling better. She actually is sleeping right now, so that's good. She went down like without Rachel having to hold her for like the first hour, and then I think Rachel's holding her now, and Rachel hasn't messaged me yet, so I'm assuming she's still sleeping. I was kind of just holding off to make sure that she didn't wake up. So, well, you've been so worried about her that it slipped your mind. Yeah, Raft's game play in like a nutshell. There's an obvious place to go, but now you must go all over the rest of the island to make / find a key. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm going into the caves. Yes, I am going into the caves. So just be careful. Where's cave entrance? Everest? That's the closest one. Oh, I lost Abigail. See, this is why playing Wendy is a good and a bad situation. Hey monkeys, what's up, Sticky? How's it going? Alright, let's go over this way. Sticky, we've missed you. There's no water in there. Do we need a monkey emote for Sticky now? Oof. Head deep in assignments, yeah. That's pretty much like all the story islands so far. Bear Island, find tools. So each island you have to find like different things, yeah. I have 2 assignments due in 4 days. The dome, find tape. I couldn't believe that they finished like 15 emotes in like 24 hours. That's a crazy fast like turnaround time. Usually, like I'm not trying to like say anything, but like I remember before waiting like months. I saw my friend's dog yesterday and now I have like lint roll my clothes for 10 minutes. Oh, I like dogs, but I'm not a big fan of dogs that shed a ton. Saber being hypoallergenic is like amazing because literally she just doesn't shed. She just has like hair. Let me speed test. I'm buffering like constantly. Ooh. Hey, Cherry. Cherry Bowberry. Live with a pug? They have a double coat. Double the effing fur. Yeah, you start at like the ultimate place that you have to go, but like the key or special item is scattered all over the rest of like the islands. Yeah. How come there's no like where the hell is these light bulbs at? Twitch is just being dumb. Try lowering it down a little bit, Moby.
Chaos.
Oh, I knew you were gonna. Okay, I'm going to get water before I start my return adventure.
Chaos.
Oh no, you don't.
Chaos.
Go upstairs. Shit. Stop dropping your helmet. Today I was picking out clothes to wear before I started my stream, like my early stream. And I went to pick up my shorts and I was like, the last time I wore these, Serenity said, Travis, are you wearing swimming trunks on stream? And I was like, I can't wear these. True story.
Chaos.
Damn it. If I die out here... Hey, what's up, Queen? It's fun, but like, good lord, like markers would make a world of a difference. One stream you wear those, and like the nude shirt too. The nude shirt is okay. Actually, crazy enough, I don't even know where that thing went. I think it's lost somewhere. I think it's gone. I'm pretty sure I brought it on like my first vacation that we went to this year. And I don't know if it's still, it's either in one of the bags or I just don't know where, like, because I looked inside of our travel case and it's not there. Rachel washed it. One stream you wear those, he can't wear them because it turns, yeah. Yeah, she's like, let me take care of this for you. Tosses it in the bin. Give me these. You know what I really like is drinking water from water bottles. Like these water bottles. I feel like sophisticated, but I also feel like it's kind of a waste. The only reason why I'm doing it is actually because we had like a bunch left over from the other day, but it does feel nice grabbing one from the fridge.
Chaos.
Autumn for day one? I'll take it. I need to go get wood from outside and start the fire. So much work. So, how cold is it right now there, Sticks? How cold is it there, Sticks? You making s'mores? The reply was like so like serious. Hey, you making s'mores? I'm warming my house. Try, would you like me to ruin your fun about water bottles? No, no, no. Leave them be. You're probably gonna say something like the water's like from the tap or something. Please don't. I drink out of them all. Yes, do not do it. Just tell me a story about your vacuum, because you haven't told me anything, which leads me to believe. Which leads me to, oh my god, I'm gonna tell you guys a story about a vacuum, which leads me to believe that. Oh, it is awesome? Oh, okay. I was gonna say that you're gonna return it, or that you haven't even opened it yet. It self-cleans the microfiber mopping pad. Cool. You're gonna be like, that's like warm, but I'm freezing right now at 50. That's not warm. That's cold. When it comes to like wintertime, that's actually pretty cold. At nighttime especially, that would be too cold for me. When we were at the cottage, I think it was like 61 max out, and it was like, it wasn't good. Sorry, for the first 2 days at night. After that, it was really warm at night. It was actually way too warm at night. Try sleeping. Okay, question of the day. You have to answer truthfully, or you will lose the question tournament. Do you sleep without air conditioning on during the summer? No, this time I open it right away, but I can tell you my mic arm is like still in its box. What are you gonna do with that thing, Quirky? I'll buy from you right now, $10. Start the bidding. No, actually, no, it's a bit colder. Romer, thank you for the follow. No air conditioning? You don't have AC? I run hot, I need my AC. 10 plus shipping? Sure, how much is the shipping? I would totally use another one right now. Hey, comrade. I don't have AC in this house, but other places I've lived in 1,000,000% AC. I cannot sleep without. Bernardo, have a great night. I cannot sleep without air conditioning. Okay, aside from air conditioning, do you sleep with... Okay, during the summertime, you don't have AC. Do you sleep at least with a fan on? I don't use AC at night because thankfully it's 63 Fahrenheit at nighttime. I know that, oddly enough, which is... I know Haas is going to, like, kill me for this, is that in Vegas, when I was there, one time I got, like, really anxious in the middle of the night. This is when I first didn't really know what anxiety was. And I was, like, getting anxious for some reason. And I, like... I walked around at like 2 or 3 in the morning. No. It was way earlier than that. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning. And it was freezing outside. I'm leaving this Vegas talk. In Vegas, yeah. I walked, it was like as if somebody turned off all the lights. Like the lights were still on in Vegas, but like nobody was outside. It was spooky. Because I was trying to get, somebody told me to get basically like this like, anonymous again? What the heck? Thank you for the cheers. You're amazing. Anonymous strikes again. I don't know who this anonymous is, but thank you so much. Well, it does just get really cold at night. Yeah, exactly. My room is like the hottest room in the house, so my ceiling fan is always on. My fans in my house are always on. Okay, listen to this story. I'm asked. It has nothing to do with sleeping, but just listen to this story. So I'm at my friend's house last week. And he's like, come over. I'm I'm gonna have up to 10 people in my apartment. I'm like, okay, awesome. Okay, we get there. The air conditioning is on. Okay, it's like it's okay, right? But they have a patio that they keep opening, and the patio is like boiling. So we're sitting here, and like straight to my left is the patio door, and they keep opening and closing it, opening and closing it, opening and closing it. And eventually he goes, oh, you know what? We don't need the air on anymore. Doesn't tell anybody. It starts to get really warm. Then they're like, we're gonna cook stuff in the oven. So then the oven's going. Okay, so we're on like the top floor. It's like getting warm. People are like eating and sweating, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, where's the air? And my friend's like, oh, I turned it off. And we're like, why did you turn the air off? So that's not the end of it. So then finally I'm like, okay, wait, can we turn a fan on? And my friend's boyfriend's like, we could, but the fan's all the way in our bedroom, which is literally you could stand up and like get to their bedroom. I'm like, hello, like go get the goddamn fan. And so finally my other friend's like, you know what, it is a little toasty, as he's sweating while eating his rice bowl. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm asking them, like, how do you sleep like this? The thing that boggles my mind, they're sitting there across from me playing Magic in a sweater. It must have been like 94 degrees. I'm like, how are you you're making me like anxious. Like, I can't function if I'm super hot. And like, it makes me anxious. Like, I was like, I can't play games against you while you're wearing a sweater. It's 93 degrees in here, and you're just like casually just chilling. My dad does that with a heavy blanket and turning the fan on. I'm like, okay, like, come on. I'm like, this is not real. So so they're like, hey, do you want to come over this weekend? I'm like, you have to turn the AC on. Is it a reverse of like seeing that people's in shorts with like 3 feet of snow? I don't think so though, because like, you're not okay. I'm not when I go outside with my shorts on and it's like winter, I don't go outside in shorts and like snow. And if I did, I would run outside so fast and run inside like super fast. Like, I'd be like, vroom, vroom. It's making me sweat just listening to the story, right? Oh, it was interesting, to say the least. And ever since then, I'm like, when I asked them, I'm like, how do you guys sleep in pure, like, this? Okay, so when I was in grade school, I used to live next to my neighbor who his parents would like babysit me, like, because I was obviously like not babysitting, but like when you're in like grade like 4 and 5, and your parents are like, it's summertime and blah 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 blah. My parents were both working, so I would always go over there, and like obviously she'd like feed us and whatever. But every now and then I'd be like I was friends with my neighbor too, so we would like go into like the attic. Like his house was in the attic, or his room was in the attic, and we would play like a bunch of N64 and stuff. And I'm telling you, it was like crazy. He didn't have a fan up there or anything, and he was like, oh, I sucks living up here. Like, I hate living in the attic. And it just makes me think of that. I'm like, how does people sleep like that? Like, are you just not phased by how warm it is? I hate being hot too, Queen. Like, tell me the truth. How do you feel? Like, how do you just knock the sweat off? Like, how does that work? Because I cannot sleep if I'm warm. Like, it just, like, I will stay awake. I remember in Mexico one time, it was super warm, and we had to switch rooms, and the room that we went to, it was a free upgrade because we had something going on with the room. And when we got there, the AC in the room wasn't on yet, and it was in the middle of the night, and we had to wait for the AC to like basically like cool the room off, and it took a very long time. It took about like an hour or two, and I literally couldn't sleep. I was like up watching Monsters Inside of Me, like the one about like little microbes and stuff. Maybe people in like colder climates aren't used to it though. I prefer to be cold. I can warm myself up with blankets. Ceiling fans aren't enough to cool it down though. You get used to it? But yeah, I guess so. That show is like the worst thing to watch, Sticky. especially when you're on vacation. Oh my gosh. I remember watching it and like it was like, yeah, I drank this like water and like inside of me was like this little like microbe just like eating my insides, and I was like, what the fuck? I shower before sleeping if I wake up hot. That's actually a good idea. I remember watching something on it like about something in my eyes. Oh, okay. That is the one thing about contacts that actually make me like cringe most of the time, is because like that's the one reason why you really shouldn't be wearing contacts. Man, I was so caught up listening to stories I didn't realize you escaped the caves. Yeah, actually, so contacts are one of the things where if you do the wrong thing, you can be like bad news bears. There's actually a huge thing where if you drop your contact on the edge of the sink, most people, what do? They put the contact back in their eye, right? They'll rinse it and put it in their eye. You're supposed to immediately throw it away. I can tell you I've done it numerous times and not cared. That's why you're free to get contacts? Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, Moby, that other story too. That's crazy. I remember when like I watched like this thing about how it was like this thing where if they asked, I think it was like 65% of people believe in like the 5-second rule, where if you drop like food on the ground and you eat it within 5 seconds of dropping on the ground, that like you're gonna be germ free. And people believe that, and I'll be honest with you, I used to believe that, and then when I actually like sat there and realized and like watched this video about like what happens when things fall on the floor, I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is craziness. If my contacts fall anywhere but my hand, in the garbage it goes. Yeah, contacts are extremely expensive here, dude. I used to wear hard contacts. You guys with soft contacts are spoiled. Can I share the same type of info, but about your water bottles? No, Quirky, stop. Just imagine that I'm not drinking from a water bottle right now. 5-second rule is the thing where like, it's obviously like both. Yeah. I've heard of contacts getting stuck behind your eyes. Nope. Mine has done that like about 3 or 4 times, and that's because I fell asleep with my contacts. Basically what happened, the contact never goes behind your eye. It gets like behind your eye-ish, and you like it's super scary. Yeah, it's pretty bad. One time I was going to work and I couldn't get it like out of my eye, and I was like, Rachel, like this is not funny, and she's like, oh my god, like what are we gonna do? And eventually I just blinked a ton and it just fell in my hand. Yeah, I don't ever sleep with my contacts in unless it's like unless I'm like super tired or something. It was actually a very scary moment the first time that ever happened, because I didn't know what was going on. I think it's like impossible for it to go behind your eye though. I really do. I don't think it ever could do that. Otherwise you'd have like dust particles behind your eye. There's not enough, I don't think there's enough gap in there. Tinks, want to work on killing the bee queen? There are stories, yeah, don't tell me. This is half the reason why I really want to just like get LASIK, but I keep telling myself, nah. There's 2 of us, it'll be good. You never tried contacts, but that's like just because they're expensive and seem annoying. It's weird, like in the US, I feel like contacts are very like affordable. In Canada, it's very expensive. I think it cost me about $300 for like a few months supply. You wear lenses outside of your eyes. But here, this is a reason why I don't like wearing glasses. Like, what happens? You ever watch the movie The Mummy? Come on, I'm sure a lot of you have seen the movie The Mummy. What happens in the movie The Mummy? Are we killing the bee queen? We're going to, yeah. Okay, so you've never seen the movie The Mummy? Cherry. It's like such a good movie. Brendan Fraser in like his prime. Yeah, okay, so in The Mummy, he's like this guy's wearing his glasses, and like this mummy's coming back alive and stuff, and it's chasing them. Well, he trips, falls, and his friend steps on his glasses, and his like glasses are all messed up, and he's like, I can't see, because he takes his glasses off. I'm like, that's what would happen if you wore your glasses. So that's why I rely on contacts in case a mummy comes alive. Oh yeah, Benny likes stepping on the glasses. Yep. True story though. I do like wearing contacts better. Okay, if Abigail was alive, you guys would not be attacking me. You gotta give props to anybody that has perfect vision. You're part of the rare case. Hey Sky, you're beautiful. How you doing? Heyo, how's it going today? Good. What's up, Hugh? You have perfect vision? You don't wear glasses at all? Yeah, you're lucky then. I'm curious to like know like when, because I didn't get glasses until, when did everybody get glasses and or contacts? I didn't get glasses until almost, I want to say grade 8 or something. I'm curious when Fiona's gonna have to get them. Like, is there such things as like kids like really young? Like, I don't know if I've ever really seen like somebody who's like 4 or under having glasses. Got the one who was 5 years old. That seems really young though, because like you're gonna grow so fast that basically you have to immediately get new glasses like every year. My brother got glasses when he was 3. Some kids do have them really early. How do they figure that you can't see though? If your kids have like headaches a ton, like, I mean, like you have to condition like me, you have to get glasses insanely early. Some kids have really bad vision early on too. My cousin got glasses at like 5. You haven't slept in about 3 days? A lot of people are actually like suffering right now. Not suffering right now, I should say. Are having issues like sleeping right now. So hopefully everyone's able to get some sleep in. I'll sing everybody a nice lullaby right here. Everybody go to sleep. It's time to rest your eyes. And when you wake up, there'll be a big surprise. I've seen little kids with glasses. My brother like was running into things all the time. Sounds oddly creepy. Probably if they notice like the kid is like having issues reading or something. Kids will bump into things and you'll see them squinting. I forgot what age they start testing like your eye problems in school, but I recall like school testing though. Yeah. And they have like to move closer to objects to see and people recognize it. The one thing that I think is really cool is like baby shoes. Like toddler shoes are awesome. But man, I remember when I was a kid. Remember in school, you would like go and be like, hey, I need new shoes. And your parents would like bring you. And you'd get like a new school bag and stuff and get like new shoes and like a new shirt. Okay, these candies are way too good. Hey, what's up, MJ? How you doing? I actually really like this new new emotes. What's everyone's favorite new emote? I'm doing good. I like the bonk emote. It's creepy when I take my glasses off and I look across the screen at the room at a person. All I can see is like dark shadows. Don't even say this. When we went to the cottage, it was like pitch dark as okay, true story. If you don't like scary stories, I'm not trying to tell a scary story right now. This is a real story, and it was actually kind of scary. I didn't realize how scary it was until I was walking back to my room. So in the middle of the night, so we're at the cottage like up north. Obviously there's like bears and blah 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 up there, right? The way that the cottage was laid out was you walk in the cottage and there's like a room, like an open room, and like you basically it's just like a swinging door. Imagine like somebody's baking a pie and like a swinging door is opening and closing. You can't lock it. It just swings open and closed. And in that room there's it's just like open. There's no windows. Like there's windows, but it's just screen windows. And then there's like a door that goes into like the cottage. Well, every time we would come in from the night, we wouldn't lock any of the doors because we were like, hey, you know, we're literally going to come back from the campfire. And like, why would you lock the door? We don't know who's going to be last. I wasn't last. I think I went in before somebody else, so I didn't lock it. It's like 2-3 in the morning. I wake up to the sound of like the door opening and closing, like the screen door. It's not windy because it's boiling as hell in there, so something is definitely opening and closing that. And literally I was like, in my dream I was like picturing that like something was walking in the house, like an animal, because that's the swing door was open, and so was like the actual front door, like that we were supposed to lock. And so I was like, wait, I did leave that. I'm pretty sure I left it open. And so I like got up and I checked and it was open. And yeah, something was trying to like basically like go in, and I told like my friends, and they're like, I wonder what it was. It was probably just a raccoon or something like going in and out, but it could have came in the kitchen at any point in time, but it probably just came like that, like scurried around like that little room. But still though, like now that I think about it, like I could have woke up and there'd just been like a bear in the living room. Oh, what's up, Mayfly? Saber looks so happy in this one. I actually have I added like the little smiley face to it because like I wanted to see how that looks. Do you think it looks okay with a smiley face like highlighted? I had it unhighlighted before. Ed, are you where you're supposed to be now? Wake up and a squirrel stealing your toothbrush. This if it was just a squirrel, I would have been okay. They had chipmunks up there though. Chipmunks are really cute. Very, very cute. You just woke up? So, wait, what time is it right now for you? $6:57. Anybody want to do calculations for us? So what? Sticky, was that your response to Ed's time? 7 hours ahead of Trav. So at my early stream it'd be like 10 for you, and then my like late stream would be like morning for you. So basically my early stream is like I'd have to be on like early, or you wouldn't be able to watch. Damn. Who gets up that early? I wake up at 9 a.m. What are you doing up so early? My question indeed. If I'm waking up at 7, it better be because like I'm about to like go on a plane to Disney World. Do 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 do. Anytime someone says they're up before 8 a.m., I'm like, ew. I mean, military gets up like crazy early. Well, I know. You have so many notifications from Discord. It's all us messaging you saying that we miss you already. You wake up at 6. For work, though? Oh, how's work been, by the way? I actually hate asking, like, I hate when people ask me, okay, I like when people ask me how work's been, which is odd, but I don't like when people ask, like, are you working today? And it's, like, obvious that I am, because that's, like, I don't know, I never actually like that, but it's interesting, like, that I ask people the same question. Like, you know, when you are working and you know that you don't want to work and you're like, people are like, yeah, you're working today? You're like, yes, obviously. Work is still the same, you hate it. Trav, you working today? You woke up at 6 this morning? We got like no sleep last night because Fiona was up like every 2 hours just screaming because of her teeth. And I had the craziest dream last night. It was just, it was like somebody gave me like this crazy hallucinogenic, and I'm just like, I just fell asleep. I had this dream that I was diving, like I was like going down a hill and I just dove into a pool with like a bunch of elephants, but they were like all mossy, and it wasn't a pool, it was like a swamp, and all the elephants were just in a swamp, and I was like tickling them and like running around, and then I got out and I was like I was at and then I was at a mossy elephants, and then I was at a grocery store and I couldn't pay for my bread, and I was like, oh, I can't pay for my bread, I don't have my wallet on me because I've been swimming. Plane arrived 2 hours late and we ran. Trying to get to your next gate. I don't know what to take from this. I'm gonna die. I guess I can eat ice. Sounds like a normal dream I'd have, yeah. What? I have such a crazy dreams every night. Me too. I like dreams that you can remember because that it means something. Like, I love elephants, so that's probably why I dreamt of them. Oh, Sticky, why did you say happy birthday the other day when you logged on? You remember all your dreams? All of them? You haven't had a dream in forever? I could fall asleep in like 2.7 seconds, so I usually dream pretty easily. I am so hungry right now. Ugh. All I had was like literally chicken. As in like just chicken. Like that's all I had, was it was like just chicken. That's it. Chicken and barbecue sauce. Your sub ran out according to Twitch? Aw. Would you like more candy? No, I'm not eating that candy. I'll go to bed and like dream of mossy elephants again. They only gave us a water bottle and a 10-gram chocolate bar. How long was the flight? You had to pay $10 for food. I mean, that's like a normal flight though. Like no flight ever gives you a free food unless you're on there for a very long time. The flight was 2 hours? Oh, pff. Yeah, no, they're not going to give you a snack for that. Usually it's like a 3-hour flight is when they give you something. Where's Mew at, by the way? I remember one time my friend paid for like drinks when we were on a plane and then got the bill and it was like $15 per beer. I could not believe it. I mean, it was fun though, like drinking on the plane and stuff, but still, it's pretty crazy. What do you press? Enter the command. I play. Hey, Quirky, what is tilde on a Mac? What's the tilde key on a Mac? I can ask June too. It's the same thing. So it's tilde is the same thing, right? So there's no different key for that. It's the same thing. Okay. Somebody was asking on the forums, or sorry, on my YouTube video, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. We need more grass. I'm gonna go get some. Hey Jade, you're beautiful. How you doing? The second dream, there was like a room of like. I'm gonna save from like. Wait, what the? Oh, you had like a zombie dream? I don't think I've ever dreamt of zombies ever. Even with all the 7 Days to Die that we've played, I've never really dreamt of zombies. Apocalyptic dreams? I don't know. I think I didn't have it. I had a dream of that, something like that, the other day, but it definitely wasn't zombie related though. You haven't had a 7 days zombie dream that I know of? Instead of zombies, try, I've had nightmares about like blade traps and spikes. I never ever dreams about those. Excusez-moi. I have a question. If somebody's doing an ASMR stream and they have to sneeze, do they just like sneeze right into the microphone because technically it's ASMR? I wonder if there's ASMR streams where it's like just sneezing. Although I don't know if you can like, if you can impromptu like make yourself sneeze. I'm also sure that that's probably not even recommended. I thought ASMR was supposed to be soft. But what I'm saying is like if they're in the middle of like whispering and then they have to sneeze, are they like covering their mouth and then sneezing, or are they just sneezing because it's ASMR? I'm about to sneeze. Achoo. I gotta ask this question. Tonight's all about questions. Does anybody hold their nose and cover their mouth and sneeze inwards? The brain sneeze. You've never had that? No? That's really bad for you. I know. Okay, it is, right? I've only known a few people, but like I used to do that. Yeah. I've known a few people that actually do that. You shouldn't hold in sneezes. Nope. I didn't think so. Learned that from Bart Simpson. Yeah, anytime I see somebody doing that, usually it results in like being like a and like I'm like, okay, don't hold in your sneeze, it's okay. Can't you get like bloodshot eyes from doing that? Important question for me. Alright, I'm listening. Your sneeze used to sound like a duck call. And am I ready to answer? Sure. Pasta can damage blood vessels though. You have to answer truthfully. For lunch we had like pasta, salad, piece of bread with like brie cheese or butter. Ooh, that sounds good. You can't fib. Alright. Yes. Keep it a realistic question that I can answer though. No crazy. Favorite Game Boy Advanced game? So I actually never owned a Game Boy Advance when I was younger. Interesting enough. But I can't say any because I never actually owned one. I stopped at Game Boy and basically went straight to consoles. Tomato juice. Do you guys actually like tomato juice? Here we have like clamato juice, which is like clam and tomato juice. Pretty sure you can like blow like your eardrums if you do it too hard, but like sneeze the body's way of like getting rid of like something that is bad. So holding it in is blocking and prevents your body from like fixing the problem. That kind of makes sense. I had to learn holding my sneezes, but changed the force to my mouth because I got my nose cauterized and couldn't sneeze for a week. Oh no. I have an original Game Boy. I'm from like Gen Z. Like, what the hell, man? I have actually 6 original Game Boys. I have 2 green ones, turquoise and Pokemon one. Like, that's like an actual Pokemon one, and I think a red one and one other one. Get rid of my like original ones because I didn't care about those. Because they're not color, so what does it matter? But I do actually have a Game Boy Advance now. It's in the box, brand new in the box. But it'll stay in the box because I'll never use it. Okay, where's the Bee Queen at? But yeah, when I was younger, I never played it. My fire is going. Coming over for some s'mores, movie. Booby. Quirky, I kind of want to know this water bottle story, but at the same time, I really do not want to know at all. So don't tell me, but I'm just kind of interested now. I went Wii and like PlayStation 2 crazy. Got some. So on PlayStation 2, I had way too many games to the point where like, yeah, it was bad. And I don't know why I had so many PlayStation 2 games. And like 64 was my actual favorite console of all time. And as soon as Xbox 360 hit, I feel like here's a true story. I feel like if I didn't encounter the red ring on an Xbox 360, I probably would have continued to enjoy console. That's actually true. I hated the red ring on Xbox. It pissed me off because my Xbox was like brand new, and after a year and a half, it red ringed on me. And I had to buy a brand new one. It survived the red ring. Yeah, the Xbox 360 would have a red ring of death. It's like an overheating thing that used to happen to them. And like the fix for it is stupid. And yeah, I just bought a new one. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I don't want to play on consoles anymore. I'm done. And then I stuck to PC ever since. Well, I was still playing on PC, but okay, tell me this is not the coolest thing you've ever seen. The actual giant beehive with a little tiny one next to it. Salty, you're beautiful. Hey, Salty. Wait for you? Yeah, I will. I gotta make a bunch of things. Okay, Sticky, you're allergic to peanuts? I didn't know that. My parents got me Wii to do with my undiagnosed ADHD when I was like really young. I had a fanboy fox. You're beautiful too. What the? There's like a loose screw in my desk and I just I accidentally just cut the side of my toe on it. June, you're beautiful too. Gluten, dairy. Oh, you know what's crazy, Sticky? I actually whenever I used to eat like a bunch of stuff, I would feel kind of like blech after. And so they just did a like what's that blood test, the celiac test or whatever for gluten. I found out on Friday. I better not be. Gluten is in everything. It's in Discord now. You can watch or not. I'll just like leave it there. Oh shit, I didn't bring all the wood with me. Damn it. Hey, Mittens. Mittens. Grab the wood that is in the chest, please. When lactose intolerant people like realize that they live in like the Milky Way. Blood tests are so weird, yeah. It's pretty cool that they can like tell your allergies just from like doing something like that though. And then I go for like an actual allergy test to find out if I'm like officially allergic to shrimp or not. I don't think I am. I think that was just like a COVID reaction. I'm loopy and ready to kill this bee. We're just waiting for Mittens. Gluten is in a lot of things, but like not everything. I probably like eat healthier foods because I'm gluten free. Yeah, Rachel's sister is too, and she's like, I love it. She's like, I've never felt better. Some kid on Xbox I stub my toe every day like the rest of my life, and I was like, joke's on you, I already do. What the heck? That's the one thing I hate, fanboy, about my dresser is like, I swear it like sticks its foot out when I'm like not looking. You would know if you're allergic to something. It's just, you could have like a small allergy and not realize it until you actually like, you know, something happens. Does Cloud Stack automatically reappear on the map, or do you have to like go looking for it every time? Every winter you have to look for it, yeah. It's never in the same place twice. Well, okay. It's I would say 99.99999. It's never gonna appear in the same place twice every winter. A couple months ago I found out that if you're allergic to family of pollen, you will probably have allergy symptoms for associated families of fruits and vegetables. Really? My only known allergy is like dust mites, but I took shots for it every like Saturday for like a year to get it fixed. Really? And then eventually it just went away? I took an allergy test when I was like a little kid, and the whole like outdoors I was allergic to. Not anymore though. There's set spawn places for it. I've had worlds where it was like to spawn in one spot. Wait, are we starting this thing? Oh, you're anyway. My dairy allergy, I now have to go to the bone scan to test my bone density because like I broke the spiky bits off of my vertebrae at the top of my back by rolling over the bed 6 months ago. Aw. Oh yeah, you were mentioning that. You're allergic to pollen. You're allergic to tree sperm. Apparently if you microwave it, it kills the protein so you could eat it. Wait, what? What kills it? Grunky! Speaking of living in an attic. Okay, Grunky. I was talking about living in an attic and like enduring like the hot warm summers. How do you sleep through that? Tell us your ways. Oh shit, my freaking headphones just died. Well, I don't have any audio, so. How do you sleep? By being tired? Oh no. I meant in like the hot, warm attic. The question was, uh-oh. I think you just picked up my stuff. The key is to have the room at like consistent temperature. Okay, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't have any healing on me. If you have it where the temperature drops and rises all the time, messes with your body more. Although it's not to rise. No. So you're saying basically like don't have it fluctuate, just stay at the one thing.
Chaos.
Stay away from my things. Oh. I am soup now. Some good flavoring. I miss you, Grunks. How you been? Grunky soup with potatoes, carrots, and pepper. Best way to cool down without going into a rock to soak your feet and like wrists. Your feet especially. Oh, shit, you died too. I'm going back in. I can't give up on this fight. Oh, it's only 6,000. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Did I drop my pierogi somewhere? I'm like whispering to myself. Is this... That's not my backpack. Did my stuff... Was my stuff in my backpack? Did it steal my things? I'd hope, but it's none of my beeswax. Mittens, I'm gonna die. But I want you to know that I took one hit on the bee queen. Ah! Summer nights are hell, especially like because my dogs come in and y'all know like the rule of not disturbing the dog as well. Like sometimes very rarely it gets broken. Saber has this weird thing lately where she lets me like not sleep at all. Like how I want to sleep. Like normally I have like, it's a king size bed, so normally I have like a ton of room. And literally Saber has been sleeping sideways, so like my legs are like this. I have like this much room for my legs to sit. Earlier today, the chat spawned in like Armageddon, and my flower fell, and the chat smashed my flower to pieces. The Bee Queen definitely is not the ideal honeymoon. The dog always claims portions of the bed. We should say thank you to Grunky. Let's go. Sky, welcome to the Funhouse, and Fanboy, welcome to the Funhouse. Grunky, thank you for the gift of subs. You're awesome. Another one? And another one. Moby, welcome back. Grunky, thank you again. We should say thank you to Saber for being our mascot of the stream. Everyone say thank you to Saber. Alright? We're going to all say thank you at the same time so Saber can read chat. Saber, put your glasses on and get ready to read chat. They're all going to say thank you to you, okay? So Saber, we're going to say thank you for letting us turn you into an emote. We took Saber, we put her down in this little time machine, and shrunk her down into an emote. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Saber, for letting us be... Or for letting you be our mascot of the stream. Thank you, Saber.
Thank you, Saber. You are the star of the stream.
Just literally falling asleep. She's like, aw. She has literally had like no sleep because she's like, anytime the baby makes like any noise, she's like awake, like she's like, ah. So she's just like tired as hell. Cutie patootie. My dog is small, not quite as small as Saber though. She can watch from her throne. Oh, don't eat my stuff. She needs her beauty rest, yeah. I slept on the couch yesterday because I wanted to make sure that I gave like Rachel and Fiona like the entire bed. And I'm not okay, I'm like 6 foot, but like this couch is like 5'5" or something, and my feet were just like up in the air, and somehow Saber still had like the majority of the couch. Get a neck pillow. Best investment of my life. I never sleep on the couch. I actually enjoyed it because it was like... I actually enjoyed it because... Wait, I didn't know if you said you were reviving me or not. Because you ever wake up and like the sun is waking up... waking you up? It was nice. I don't want to do it again, but... it was interesting. The sun activates your sleep instinct. I should have said I'm 7 feet. No. Okay, I'm gonna go revive and then come back then. I didn't. Oh, you know what? There's a portal right here. I think Trevor already used the touchdown. I did. Do 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 do. The touchstones, yeah, so if I use a touchstone, immediately after you can use a touchstone, but you have to wait 30 seconds. I think it's 30 seconds. It's like 3 segments or something, which is like 30 seconds. Each segment is very, very small. It's not large at all. The Krampus did. I always say that I'm 3'6" to make the girls in my friend group like feel better, for the reason like they enjoy that joke. Trev, I've never thought how tall you were until you said right now. Wait, really? I thought I mentioned a few times. A friend of mine in like a school was like 6'8", and he was 17 and still growing. He had size 18 feet. His mom had to buy his shoes online. Oh man, that's crazy. If we ever meet up at TwitchCon, you can measure. Am I gonna make it if I go here? I don't think I feel like being like super tall would be kind of interesting. You'd have like a whole different perspective on life though. Like you'd see where all the crumbs are and stuff. One of my cousins is 6 foot and he's like only 12, still growing. Thank you for the thermal stone. Unless you need glasses. Okay, yeah, in that case you would need, yeah. Post pictures of what I ate on the airplane. Let me see. What the? I thought you said your food was bad. That looks pretty good. Is that smoked salmon? I thought you didn't eat on the airplane. You know those plastic stupid tags that they put on clothing where you're supposed to tear them off and like one end has like that little hook thing that like holds it in? That's what's cutting my foot. It's not a screw. Why is it still in my like shoes? You just always bite them? Those things are in like everything. You gotta make sure they're dead. Double tap them. Do I hear what I think I hear? I do hear it. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, it's spawning on me. Do 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 do. I'm holding 3 thermal stones. Bruh. Yo, yo, yo! Dink! Oh, hey, there's my backpack. Man, I miss having Abigail. Okay, that's my only hits that I can take. What is the aggro situation on the Deerclops? Is it last hit gets the ice, or is it the greater majority of the hits get the ice? It is the last hit? That's interesting. Okay, those screenshots that you sent though, Grunky, phenomenal. Well, night streamer. Have a wonderful gaming sesh. See you later, fanboy. Have a good one. Thanks again for dropping by. Have a great night. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going back home. Character needs to heal up. Needs to heal up. Get your veggies. Touchstones are 1 use per. Yes. So as soon as you use it, you'll never be able to use it ever again. It's gone forever. Crunchy. Grunchy? That's what I should call you instead of Grunky. Then you'd be like super incognito. Good old Grunchy. Do, 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 do. I'm curious, since you said that having a fire is not common where you are. If you were told to light a fire to keep warm, could you do it and keep it going? I think eventually, like, if I had the stuff, like, obviously if I'm, like, rubbing 2 sticks together, that's not going to happen. But if I have the acquired things to do it, I probably could, yeah. Do I do it on the regular? No. I wish I could, like, feed jelly beans to my beefalo. When I read that comment, or sorry, I read that message on the side of my, like my side of my screen, and originally I read, I wish I could feed jellyfish. I was gonna be like, me too, I've always wanted to own a jellyfish. Keep Grunky as like my username 2 months ago. I loved it. Someday maybe I'll reclaim it again. You should just do like Grunky backwards. What is my name? Sorry, what does my mind think of like Canine Crunchies from one? Oh my gosh, that commercial. How does it go again? Canine Crunchies, we are something. I forget it. We love Canine Crunchies. Eat Canine Crunchies. My favorite. That also reminds me of. It also reminds me of the Simpsons episode when Bart, Lisa, and like the whole family is watching TV, and Santa's little helper has like a bunch of puppies, and like the little like all the puppies are like in front of the TV. And they're like sitting up and they're like standing in front of it. And they're like, oh my gosh, look, Santa's Little Helpers 2.0 is standing in front of the TV. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. Oh, Santa's Little Helper 3 is standing in front of the TV. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. And the cat gets all jealous and like and puts a paws in front of the TV, and then Homer's like, get that dang cat out of here. Who let that dang cat in here? It's me. How are you spelling that backwards, first of all? I like it. If you could manage to somehow get that username on Twitch, I think you've earned the right to be anonymous. Here's what's in your bottled water marketplace. But see, I think those are just random water bottles. I don't think that's every water bottle though, Quirky. Also, I'm not watching that video. It's like if I ever told you what happens to microplastics. Hey, shh, sleep. It's like if I ever told you, if you've ever drank in a pop can and drank it straight from the can. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to finish the sentence because you're going to be like, what? Can cooties? No, not that. It's like, it's interesting. Can cooties? Basically, okay, cover your ears if you don't want to hear this. I'm gonna say it because Quirky just ruined everything about water bottles for me. No, you didn't actually though. Well, guess like you'll be unable to drink anything now. I always drink from the can anyways. It's fine. Try, I'm wearing headphones. How do I cover them? Impossible. What's getting toasty in here? Say it! Well, I gotta take my contacts here in a minute. It's a full moon anyways. Perfect time to do it. What? Hold the phones. Are the pig's eyes glowing because it's a full moon? Or were they always glowing? Seriously? What? Hello? They always did that? They do in a single player too. They always do that on full moons. If you hammer them, you get like nightmare fuel. Okay. Don't type anything in chat so I can take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna take a screenshot and then and then I post it on Twitter and then tag Klei, and then Klei's not gonna respond. $5,400 hours in DST and never realized the pigs were watching me on a full moon. $5,400 in DST and never realized the pigs were watching me on a full moon. Okay. I always have to check my spelling. I think if you hammer them, you get like bonus stuff.
Chaos.
All right. Best part of this game is like there's just like so many little things. It's not the time that you tweeted about like the rock lobsters. Don't forget to thank chat for keeping you alive. Oh, did you keep me alive? What did you do? Oh, you healed me. Oh, merci beaucoup. So let me finish my sentence about why you shouldn't be drinking from a can. So in a lot of factories, when you basically, you know, factories have mice and rats and they pee like all over like everything, right? So that's basically what it is. If you've ever drank it from a can, you probably shouldn't. You should probably actually put them inside of a glass. True story. You're right in that you shouldn't drink from them. You should be eating the cans. Yeah, I've washed my cans ever since I learned that. It's pretty crazy to think of. Why are you starting your cans with rats? Wait, it's a factory. I usually rinse the can. I always wash the can first. Yeah. It's not so common nowadays, like, because they actually do a good job at, like, if you ever have like a case that's generally like, when you actually watch the documentary on it, it's like cases that are open, like 6-packs that are like there, or things like that. It's not like the completely sealed cases, because I mean you're not licking the plastic on those. Moby's running to the kitchen to disinfect all the cans. Mom, get the Lysol! Truth be told though, like, I still drink from cans. Only if it's like, but that's the thing, like, you're not gonna have, it's gonna be really rare. It's gonna be really rare nowadays because they actually do a better job at like packaging, especially with like very tight plastic. Like you would basically have to like see holes in it and stuff. It's possible, but it's not like it's like an everyday thing. I was gonna say a story I found out yesterday, but I don't know if I should. Do it. I want to hear. Are we just going around the table telling stories tonight? Pause, enlighten us. It better be about mice peeing on pop cans. Did you say that your can thing, or did I miss it? I said it. I remember a long time ago there was a guy who found a rat inside the energy drink. I think it was a monster, but not sure. Oh man. Okay. Today we're learning about how gross casinos are. Oh shit, casinos are like oof. Do you remember when that like was it Captain it wasn't Captain Crunch, it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They said that they found like that thing in there for was it a tail of like the tail of shrimp or something? And then they're like, no, it was just crystallized cinnamon. Do you think it was crystallized cinnamon, or do you think it was just like a cover-up near the end? Like, what's your take on it, honestly? I really do think that they basically were like, hey, we need to pump in like a ton of advertising and get this out of here. Because it looked exactly like a tail end of shrimp. Like, I understand like things can look interesting. Like, if somebody says, wow, those clouds really look like the Mona Lisa. This looked identical to a tail of shrimp. Like, I've eaten a ton of shrimp, and this looked like somebody dipped it in candied coated sugar and like took it out. Do not fool me. That was a shrimp. It's a conspiracy. My doctor called. Maybe my doctor knows better and thought like I didn't need to know whatever this canned information was. It was was Sticky. Was it Dr. Pepper who gave you a call? Lol, hello. I expect 2 laughs. Hi, this is Dr. Pepper. Whatever you're about to hear in the next 30 seconds is completely untrue. Boo. I know you laughed. Oops, I don't want that. Old job had a rat infestation across the whole casino. Had rat traps everywhere and stuff. Real gross. And the last night my friend still works there said the room filled with all the water, soda, etc. had roaches all up in the ceiling, and like I felt so disgusted. Oh no. Yeah, unfortunately restaurants are like basically there's nothing restaurants can really do to get rid of like any sort of like they kind of just manage it. It's not a huge thing around, or it wasn't a huge thing around here until I think maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. But cockroaches, like, they freak me out. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could ever have a house that just like is infested with cockroaches. A friend had like pet roaches, but I'm not convinced. Had neither. It was like our water heater, and my boss was nasty and didn't want to like shut down the restaurant. Hey, Mark. Only one roach will come out of You missed some crazy conversations. To say the least. I'm keeping all the pig butts on me. I'm still kind of astonished that that's like that for those pig eyes. It's kind of cool that it surprises everybody else too that they never noticed it. And to think they all came from Quirky's water bottle. Yes, I know. The tiny details in game really like make them so much spicier. Like, I think, okay, as a group, we should really sit and just like stare for like, let's just go for like 30 seconds, okay? Can I have 30 seconds of your time? Can I have 30 seconds of your time? All I need is 30 seconds. I can't have 30 seconds of your time? What are you doing in the next 30 seconds that I can't have 30 seconds of your time? That's a little too much. Make it 15 seconds. Okay. Shuts the door. Let's just take a step back and look at this game for what it is. Look, okay, there's really no other game that has artwork such as this, if you think about it. Like, really, like, give me one other game that has this type of artwork. Like, you got, it's just interesting. We're holding like a drawing right now, and about to, like, I can attack this drawing. Auction not included. Well, yeah. I'm talking like Klei has their own style, but it's so cool. I just, you know, it's just interesting. Okay, that's all. Move on. Move along. Go back to doing what you're doing. That's what tipped me over the edge when I was considering this game. The artwork, I really like it. Yeah. I had a mouse in my house yesterday. Legit, it was like a cat biscuit bag. So I was like, I have a cat. He'll take care of this. So I thought I closed the bag up, call my cat, open the bag so he would like see the mouse catch it. Nope, it ran past, meowed for the biscuits. One time we had a mouse in our house, and why? Saying mouse in your house just seems like the story's completely fake. As soon as you say there was a mouse in my house, and you say it very fast, it just, I don't know, for some reason the story doesn't sound real. But we knew that there was a mouse in our house because we could see it, like, it was like living near or under our fridge. Like, this is at our old house. And so we finally like could hear it scurrying in the closet, and we opened the closet, and it was just sitting in the corner. It was so cute. I was like, aw, like, how do people kill these things? So I left it out. I'm like, I'm gonna catch it in like a in a shoebox and put it outside, and I did. I let it outside in the shoebox after finally catching it, went to close the door, and it scurried back in, and we didn't even know where it went. Oh, Rachel told my friends the story. It was like the funniest thing. Do you know when you tell a story and like the story's funny, but then somebody else tells a story and you just like find it 40 times more funnier? Anytime Rachel tells a story about like things that I've done, I find it like I'm like laughing internally thinking about it. But anyways, yeah, it was so stupid. It's because when I went to put the shoebox down, like, I was trying to be careful because it was a little tiny mouse. I'm not gonna just like I'm not gonna hold the shoebox and just like chuck it into like the backyard. I wanted to like put it down, and when I put it down, like, it was like sticking to the box because his little legs were holding on. So I was kind of like shaking the box really lightly, and it like fell and then went and then ran into the house, and I was like, no, and then we don't know where it went after that. Probably living in the walls. I thought you were gonna read my Dr. Seuss story or something. Wait, there once was a mouse in a house who ran a grouse. I don't know. I honestly don't know many Dr. Seuss things, so I don't know. How many Dr. Seuss books do you know off by heart? Like Green Eggs and Ham? I don't even know that. Maybe The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I think I could maybe narrate a little bit of that. Two sizes too small. But something Whoville. Something of all. Tweedlebeetle? Yeah, I guess that one. Lorax? Nah. I never really... I mean, I don't think anybody's just going and... I don't think anybody's just going around reading Dr. Seuss books. Why'd I type floor wax? Alright, let's head back home. Wendy's like super scared without Abigail. The floor wax up the woods. Teamed up with Smokey the Bear to beat up that capitalism. Oh my gosh. Sunday was fun. It was a good day. I mean, you know, very, very entertaining. He speaks for the floorboards. Time went by too fast. Yeah, it did. I mean, I didn't get a chance to log on until about 11, but okay. Chat, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. I am going to sleep. I will be back on tomorrow. I hope you all have an awesome one. Thanks again for being amazing. If you're new here, don't forget to join us on Discord. If you want to follow me on YouTube, you know what to do. If it's your first time here and you want to chill with us more, always open to hanging out and playing with us. And we got 15 new emotes today. So if you didn't get a chance to catch those new emotes, well, take a look at them because they look awesome. And everybody say goodnight to Saber. I left my lights on tonight. I knew I was missing that atmospheric appearance. All right, there we go. That didn't really do anything. Oh, look. Oh, you didn't see this. You can't really do you see what I did? I added look, I have one set there for the Funko Pops. And now I have another set there. Wow. And look, I put it in the order. Look, Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur. Having like a reverse camera is very odd because I'm going like opposite way. You spelled fun wrong. It's backwards because my camera's backwards. My camera's flopped, like watch. Let's go the other way. See, to blow your mind. Ready? See, this is how it should be looking. But this is my bad side. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know why I flopped. I think I switched it like a long time ago. The actual real reason why I swapped my camera is because when I'm playing my game, I don't want it to look like I'm looking away from the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it looks like I'm like looking in the corner, but it looks like I'm looking at the game, right? That's why it's like that. So it's like I'm looking at my game. I'm like, whoa, look what I'm doing. But if I'm looking the other way, I'm like I'm looking at my shoe or something. But anyways, have a good night, everyone. I will catch you all tomorrow. Hope you had an awesome time. Bye. Make sure you wash your pop cans.